Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. I'm freaking freezing, so excuse the puffer situation that I have going on right now. Today I just wanted to share with you a video on how I dye my hair extensions, or how I have dyed my hair extensions to get them to match my natural hair color a lot better. Like, I've got my extensions in now, as you can see, and the color is, you looking in the viewfinder, it looks pretty damn good. I think I'll dye them one more time, as this was the first time I dyed them, just to get them really spot on. But prior to that, there was a real intense balayage look when I kind of popped them in, and I was like, it doesn't look amazing. So I'm going to show you the safest way that I dye my hair extensions. Mine are the Sitting Pretty Halo hair extensions. I love them, they're amazing. And yeah, so I hope you like my video, and I hope it's instructional, entertaining, informative, all that good stuff. If you have any questions, please by all means leave me a comment below, like my video and subscribe if you're loving what I'm doing lately, guys. And I will see you in the next one, so enjoy. Guys, let's get started into dyeing our hair extensions. So what you want to get is your dry hair extensions. I unclipped my halo pin at the top, so I'm just showing you guys there. And then under some lukewarm water, I fold mine in half, and I just gently run the water through the extensions. And you'll see I'm kind of massaging the water through to make sure that the hair is damp. I don't want it to be overly saturated, so you can see I'm just gently running it under the tap and then using my hands to kind of massage that water evenly through, because with hair extensions, the trick to it is you want to make sure they're damp because they're a lot more porous than natural hair. That is the trick. And so what I mean by that being the trick is hair extensions will take on a lot more dye than your normal human hair. So that's what I mean. So I've just laid them flat on a towel and then grabbed my color and mixed it normally, and just brushed it out so they're nice and flat, so I'm not missing anything. And then what I'm going to do is make sure you shake the bottle, which I nearly forget to do there because it just goes on watery. So you shake the bottle, and then what we do is I just make sure it's evenly all over the front of the hair extensions. So just like putting the product all over the front and then massaging it in again with my hands. And then I do the exact same thing with this on the other side. So I go, you'll see section by section to make sure that it's pretty much saturated and massaged in with the product. So I think another important thing to mention is that I do use hair dye, just regular hair dye that I buy from the supermarket, or wherever else you get your hair dye from, because obviously it is real human hair, so you can use it on it. The only thing to mention again is obviously you need to have the hair extensions damp because they are a lot more porous than live human hair, I guess. So you'll see now I've just kind of put it all together and I'm flipping it over to make sure I'm getting the back of the hair extensions. The other thing I wanted to mention is I do focus a lot of the dye toward the end because you're not going to see a lot of it from the top because the top part is covered a lot by your natural hair. So that's really important as well, as making sure those ends are really nice and coated with the hair dye, and covered evenly so that you get the best result from them. And finally, I just flat lay them again and grab my comb, and to make even more certain that everything is coated and everything is dyed properly, I comb it through and make sure that it's even and we're not missing any spots and doesn't look patchy. So that's really important to do. Just set your phone timer for 10 minutes. I do recommend doing them in 10-minute segments because you don't want the dye to absorb quick. It will probably absorb a lot quicker than your normal hair. After 10 minutes, I take them back to the basin and I'm just going to rinse out all of that color in the lukewarm water again. It's like pretty standard because it's generally what you would do with your normal hair anyhow. Another thing to mention why I said 10-minute segments as well is you want to make sure that the dye isn't absorb too quickly, and then you get that discoloration because obviously it's harder to, or you won't be able to lighten your hair extensions rather than keep darkening them or dyeing them. So this is the final step. I'm just applying some of the conditioner that came with the hair dye into the ends of the hair. I'm not leaving it in as long as you would with your normal, with your own hair, just a little bit, and then rinsing it off. Okay, and then finally, I just put mine, after squeezing all the excess hair out of it gently. I'll grab a towel and just kind of massage it dry or pat the hair extensions dry. I wouldn't hang them up, given the halo hair extensions have the halo they sit on. I lay them flat either in front of my heater or just never in direct sunlight. So, yeah, this is how I dye my halo sitting pretty hair extensions.